Hello, and we are live. Let's do this. How about some Friday night CTR for you all? Oops. Today I will attempt some developer time trials. One moment, please. Oh, off to a bad start. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry about that. I had my my own Twitch page open by accident. Man, I'm not doing well. Getting beat by my own ghost. Oops. My excuse is that I haven't played CTR in a while. Oh, nice. Nice save there. Ah, nice. I'm having trouble with the later part of the trap. Oh man. Nope, didn't make it that time. Oh well, I just try to complete this run. That was a good warm up. Oh, maybe I should use speed instead of drift. Using drift right now. Thought it would be a better idea for this kind of trap. And then that was bad. 7 seconds behind my personal best. Yeah, I'll try one more time, but if not, I'll switch back to speed. Oh, that was a bad hairpin turn there. Nice. Oh, my boost ran out. Oh well. Probably missed the made the wrong mid-air turn there. Can't remember if I used speed for my personal best. Maybe I did. So I'm getting beat by my own ghost. Yeah, that was a bad turn. You know what? I'm gonna change to speed. See if I get a better attempt at this trap. Oh, I said. Oh, it doesn't let me switch. Have to run from the start. Yeah, so my personal best, I need to do better by at least 6 seconds over there. So let's see if speed will do the job. Hey, for Gathers, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh no. Yeah, that was bad. Hey, Busta, thanks for the compliment. I haven't been able to beat the dev time yet, but yeah, I hope you stick around to see that eventually. Oh, yeah, not doing well immediately. Not sure my what I did with my personal best. Tips to become better. Not really sure how to articulate that because I've been playing ever since the PlayStation days. But yeah, I've been playing CTR for several years now, both in the classic version and the remaster here. So I guess the only useful advice I could give is to practice and especially with CTR, like the game kind of forces you to be skilled in the power sliding techniques because that's pretty much the core technique you would need to get good times, especially in time trial. Yeah, so just read and study on the techniques used by the pro CTR players. If you're playing the remaster, the techniques are slightly different compared to the classic game, so make sure you take note of that as well. I wouldn't say I'm like a super awesome player. I've just really learned from pro players I've been watching on stream on YouTube as well. So yeah, just watch some guides and keep practicing and you'd get better eventually. Hope that helped. Oh, one thing I don't like about the remaster though is that the hitboxes can be sometimes unpredictable. So sometimes you'd lose your boost at some of the random places. Yeah, so see the key here is to keep power sliding no matter where you're going in the track because that's the key to maintaining your boost here. Um, I think they call it a turbo reserve system. It's as it's known in the community. So like maintaining your turbo reserves is key to maintaining your speed throughout the track. Especially if you get into a super turbo pad, you'll notice when your exhaust turns blue. That means you've landed on a super turbo pad, and having a good amount of reserves by power sliding is key to maintaining the super turbo speed um, all over the track. So that's why you'll see me doing lots of power slides before I get to the super turbo pad, which in this track is in the super long jump in the middle of the track. This one. Yep. See? Blue flame equals super turbo speed. And I just lost it. Yeah, I missed the first few pads there, but let's see if I can salvage this run. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a good run. Hitting the first few pads is kind of like, key. Otherwise, you're missing out on like crucial turbo reserves. and see both the ghosts are already ahead of me. The hairpin area there early on the track is one of the more challenging parts. Like you have to keep sliding and not hit any walls. That's where I'm having trouble right now. Yeah, let's try to keep the super turbo flame this time. Yeah, so you're going super fast, but the catch is you'll easily hit walls if you're not careful. Like that. Oh man. Almost made it to the next lap too. Yeah, I'll just keep going just to practice. Nope. Yeah, let me do a couple more tries in Oxide Station. This isn't honestly this isn't one of my favorite tracks, so I'm fine with trying another track if ever I don't beat the dev time right now. This might be a good run. Let's not jinx it. Nice. Oh. As soon as I said nice. Yeah, I think I have to maintain my blue flame even after I get to the next lap. I think that's what the dev time is doing there. So I get behind so fast as soon as I lose my blue flame. Like pretty much no room for error in this track. Yeah, that turn is kind of tricky because it's really sharp turn. If you're not careful, you're really gonna hit the walls there. Hey Ryu, not playing Chocobo right now, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, not my best run. You know what? I'm just gonna finish this run just to get the coins. Yeah, the dev time is already finished with the trap, so that's like 2:48, I think. Nope, nope. uh, Yeah, let's do another track. If you guys want to see a specific track for me to try, just let me know in chat. I think I beat a couple of, probably half of the dev times already, but you know, if you want to see me try any of these specific tracks, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to pick something that I'm at least slightly confident I do well on stream. I think I was close to Hot Air Skyway yesterday, off stream at least. See, like my personal best is 2 seconds behind the good old William P. dev time there. So yeah, here goes nothing. Going through that spiral early in the track really takes some skill. Oh, that's not the skill I was referring to. Yeah, you have to hug like the center of the spiral. The dev time does it. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, like that. Nice. See, just like that. If you don't do that, you're really gonna fall behind the dev time. I just have to maintain the blue flame for the rest of the track. Oh, not like that. Definitely not like that. If you miss even one power slide boost, you're gonna fall behind. Because William P is like the gold standard for developer times, and for all the tracks that he's the dev time to beat, he's he does like literally near perfect run. Although I beat a couple of William P times already in this game, it's going to take a lot of attempts to do so. I've seen a lot of people complain about William P's dev times, like he's so OP. I like to do that jump, but I didn't get it right the first time there. The only way you're going to do that um, skip jump is by maintaining your blue flame. So make sure you do so. No. See, you have to um, go through that spiral and maintain your boost as well. So that's where the tricky part comes in. I'm not doing well right now. Nope. Yeah, as soon as I lose my blue flame, it's pretty much GG at that point. But since, like I said, you need to do the skip at the end of the track, and only a blue flame would get you there. Otherwise, you're losing several seconds behind the dev time. And that's not how you do the spiral. Nice. So close. Was about to fall there. And let's see. Nope. Yeah, even if you skip that, you have to do a really sharp turn mid-air. Otherwise, you're gonna fall. Nope. See, the trick there is you have to jump and do a mid-air turn so that you don't lose your speed as you hug the center of the spiral. That's why I hate the hitboxes. Oh, one moment, please. Forgot to turn off my work alerts there. Oops. Hydrate? What do you mean? What do you mean by hydrate, Ryu? Do I sound dehydrated? Nope, not what I meant to do. I've been able to do that with the analog stick, but I'm using a different controller this time. But ideally, like, if you're going for time trials at least and doing more complicated techniques, controllers with the D-pad as the primary movement compared to analog stick seem to do better in terms of handling this game. But I don't know, I've been able to beat some dev times using the Joy-Con, so I think it's still possible, but maybe slightly trickier, depending on what control style you're used to, I guess. Man, not having luck with that last shortcut in this track. The last and yet the most important shortcut. Because you could, do your best to maintain blue flame and all that. But if you don't do that shortcut, the ghost is gonna run circles around you. Let's see. Nope. What am I doing wrong? I think it's the way I press the D-pad along with the brake button in mid-air. Nope. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, I was doing it wrong with the D-pad. I've been so used to doing that technique with the analog stick. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, I'm falling behind, but that's fine. At least I figured out how to do that shortcut. Oh, why did I lose turbo there? That's weird. Sometimes I'm not sure how the game determines how much reserves you have. Because as far as I know, I've been doing like good turbos earlier. Huh. Close one. Thought I was about to fall in between the track there. Another close one. Getting a lot of clutches here. Oh, yes. I don't know why that happens. Let me just try to practice the shortcut again. I don't think I'm beating the dev time this run. Oh. Good try, good try. So my only problem now is I have to maintain my blue flame. Oh. Whoops. Got a little confident trying to cut the corners. At least now in the remastered, they give you a visual cue as to whether you have a super turbo flame with you or not. Like in the original, you had to rely only on the sound of your engine if you were maintaining super turbo speed. So it's nice that they did this at least. Don't forget to drink water. Thank you for the friendly reminder, Ryu. I will do that. Although I'm not sure if the sound of dehydration can be heard on stream. Oh. Oh well. Good try. Yeah, not gonna get back to chasing that chicken at this rate. Imagine getting beaten by a chicken in a kart racing game. Anyway, at least I can do the shortcut reliably now, I think. Nope. I also need to practice doing that spiral as well. That's where I'm really prone to losing my blue flame. Otherwise, it's just a matter of maintaining my blue flame and cutting as much corners as I can to keep up with the dev time. Definitely not like that. The key with the super turbo flame is that you have to be careful not be too confident. Like, make sure you're doing your power slide still properly. Because you might lose it if you run into a wall or fall, or you might lose it if you're not doing power slides enough. Nice spiral run. Can I do it again later? We'll see. But I'm falling behind anyway, so need to catch up. Oh well. That was so close too. Like, I think I even beat my personal best for the first two laps. This is what I was saying when I said that William P expects you to do a near perfect run if you're up against him in terms of developer times. Like, I had a good run earlier, but as you saw, the dev time was still a few seconds ahead. If you guys have any suggestions how I could beat William P here, I'm all ears. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good time tuning into the stream and are being entertained by my attempts to beat developer times in CTR. That was a close one. Not sure what I did differently earlier. Like, earlier I was able to stay ahead of my personal best. And that's not how you cut corners. Shout out to everyone on the stream, by the way. Welcome. Make sure you say hi to the chat. Don't worry, we won't bite. Nope, that was my bad. That was my bad. Maybe let's try not being too confident in cutting corners this time. And that was a poor attempt at navigating that spiral. Oh well. Nice. But I yeah, I was gonna say I overextended my spiral turning there, but turns out that I wouldn't even make the jump. Yeah, if you're cutting the corners in the spiral, then there, make sure you're not hitting the walls like I did. Do as I say and not as I do. Yeah, was expecting to lose the flame there. Oh, keeping the blue flame there is really tricky. Haven't been able to do that perfectly for a while. That might be the missing piece I need to. Nope. But I'm really confident I could do this. Much confident than my Oxide Station attempts earlier. Not sure what happened there. Sometimes, not sure if it's, excuse me, not sure if it's the way I'm pressing, but sometimes the jump doesn't trigger. That's happened to me with both playing with Joy-Cons and playing with DualShock. Not sure if it's input lag or just doing it wrong. Anyway, I think the dev time is also doing the shortcut differently. Like, he was able to correct course better than I did. Oops. I didn't even want to jinx it as well. I saw that I was doing good there, at least. Oh, close call. Nope, that was not a close call. Tried to save that attempt there. Yeah, hit the wall there, I think. That's fine. What happened there? Another thing, sometimes like if you do a jump, sometimes the landing doesn't register. So sometimes things happen like, you keep sliding downwards and fall to your death. Like the physics in this game had some good improvements from the original, but there are also some kinks that they didn't iron out. No, that one was just my fault. But yeah, with the physics, it was a hit hit and miss, I guess. They improved on some things, but they also introduced quite a bit of bugs. So I can see why some people still prefer the classic game. One thing that I guess that I welcome as an improvement from the classic game was that they introduced a lot more super turbo pads. So it kind of makes some of the other tracks more fun than they were in the original. As far as I know, like the tracks in what was it? Crash Nitro Kart that they remade for this game, that those tracks had far more super turbo pads than it did in the original. Yeah, I misplayed one of the mid-air turns there. I lost my boost. That's fine. I guess it's okay to lose your boost as long as it's before the super turbo pad. Another case of do as I say, not as I do. I guess one quality of life that, you know, I hope they would have introduced in this game was like the idea of being able to visualize your turbo reserves, because that concept was carried over in the original game, like turbo reserves, maintaining your boost by power sliding and things like that. I wish they, I wish in the remaster they acknowledged it as like an official mechanic. So like as you're boosting all over the track, you'd be able to see how much reserve you have and be able to work out whether you'd be able to maintain your blue flame or something. Like they were able to improve the heads-up display. Like they were able to show you markings on the meter in the bottom right to show whether you're doing a good or perfect boost, like that. So not sure why they they kept the turbo reserve mechanic hidden, and you'd have to figure it out by studying the game and like something like that. And as far as I know, this game isn't getting any more patches. I think the developers have officially moved on from the game. Not that I'm complaining. Like I think they've been able to push out a year's worth of extra content from the base game, so kudos to them. Like I said, there was still a bit of quality of life fixes they could have done. Nope. Yeah, if you hear me going silent, that means I'm concentrating on what it's potentially a good run. Could have been better. Oh, so close to. I was confident I could salvage that turning with power slides. Yeah, let's try again. And oh, sorry. One moment, please. Guess if you're good enough, you could cut some corners in this part of the track by jumping. Cut some corners in this part of. Yeah, I had my Twitch page open again by accident. Sorry for the unnecessary feedback there. Yeah, I'm streaming from the same computer I'm using for a daily basis. So I had a bunch of tabs and things open. Hopefully no more interruptions. Yeah, see like that. Yeah, you could, if you're good enough, you could do some jumping around and say shave a bunch of time. Not like that. Whoa. What happened there? I my go-kart grinded the edge of the track for some reason. Got distracted a bit there. At least I'm getting bugs caught on stream like this. That's not a bug. That was just me being stupid. Whoops. I underestimated the turning there. Oops. Um, so close. Wasn't able to adjust my trajectory there. I think I was ahead of the ghost there as well earlier. Oh well. Let's just keep practicing then. That does give me a bit of confidence that what I'm doing so far makes the dev time beatable. You just have to do it better and, you know, with less mistakes. Yep, mistakes like that. uh, I want to at least attempt to finish this run. Then I'm going to retry. Oh well. uh, yeah, top 4, I guess. Could be better. Let's do it again. I don't mind doing it again. Hot Air Skyway is one of my personal favorite tracks. Whoops. Oh well. What? What? What happened there? I got bounced off the track. Whoa. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad run. Don't know what happened there though at near the end. I hit the wall and got bounced off like a pinball. The physics in this game can be quite unpredictable. That one wasn't physics, I can tell you that much. Having trouble near the end of that spiral there. Need to figure out how to do that better. Not doing my boosts right. Hope I keep my reserves. Yeah, not like that. Nice. Not nice. Oh well. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Could have been a better first lap. I missed some power slides there, so I lost my boost. The mid-air turns can be sometimes tricky because you have to hit the brake button at the exact time while you're in mid-air. Otherwise, you'll hit the brakes as soon as you land and you lose your speed, which is what you don't want to happen. Oops. Oh well. Die job. I apologize if my attempts have been far from entertaining so far. Yeah, but feel free to heckle or whatever you want. Hey Ryu, do you play Crash Team Racing as well? Do you play Crash Team Racing as well? Yeah, you didn't play the remaster. It's fun as long as you don't play like I do. I mean, like most of us were probably familiar with the original, so I was wondering if you also played the remaster and maybe make a couple of friends in online. Having trouble finding you know decent matchmaking for this game online. Not sure if it's because I play on the Switch or there's just not a lot of people playing anymore. But yeah, if there's anyone out there that wants to play online with me, hit me up. I'll share you my friend code on Switch. Whoa. That was a long jump there. Really? You don't hear about Crash Team Racing often? Although I would suppose if you ask people about Crash Bandicoot, they more often than not are familiar with the first three games in the PlayStation. But as for me, I played most of, I'd say all of the games that were released on the PlayStation. Then I started to lose touch on the other Crash games that were released on other platforms. Especially as I've um, seen in reviews and whatnot that the quality of the Crash games outside of the original PlayStation titles were not up to par since Naughty Dog wasn't involved in any of those developments. But yeah, the Crash franchise has been saved thanks to a couple of remasters and the new title that came out for current gen consoles. I wouldn't say it's dedication, more like, you know, just being a fan of Crash. And as a kid, I didn't really have much else to play, so spent my gaming times as a kid mastering the titles that I were familiar with. So, things like Crash and Spyro and Mega Man. And Chocobo, don't forget Chocobo. We'll be going back to Chocobo's dungeon tomorrow. This just an impromptu stream today. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you're followed. Really looking forward to finish the Chocobo's Dungeon 2 stream tomorrow. I'm on the last dungeon already. That depends. I normally have work on Fridays, but got some free time today, so why not spend it streaming while I'm playing? But yeah, streaming during weekdays will probably erratic, but you could catch me consistently during weekends. Like I have my schedule and my Twitch channel. Yeah, thanks. Not sure how close I am to affiliate status. Hopefully soon. Who wouldn't want that? So yeah, yeah. Just still streaming whenever I can, and hopefully able to catch few people who are interested. Maybe if I beat one developer time on stream, I'd get a couple of people's attention. Yeah, thanks, man. Do you stream on Twitch as well? Uh oh. So like, where do you stream then, or are you just following people? I thought you were streaming on Twitch as well. Oof, that was a good run as well. You're distracting me, Ryu. Just kidding. You only lurk on Twitch. That's fair. I've seen a few people like, they say they only lurk on Twitch as well. That's fine. Yeah, that was a good run earlier. I did a perfect spiral turn and didn't lose my blue flame. It's as the kids say these days, big oof. Oh man. Oh well. Any advice on streaming? I'm not sure I'm qualified to give advice, given I'm not even affiliate in the first place. But um, it pays to stream when you're enjoying what you're doing in the first place. Like, don't stream just for the sake of it. I think if you're enjoying what you're doing, it translates to your stream. Like, it makes your stream enjoyable to watch as well for your viewers. So, first order of business is to like what you do. And I think everything else follows. Yeah, like, see, even if, I'm making a lot of mistakes on stream, this is fine. I like what I'm playing and I like, you know, talking about the game to people. But like I said, I'm not professionally qualified to give any other specific advice for streaming. But I'm glad that you think I'm a good person to ask that from. Like I've only ever started streaming 2 weeks ago. So I consider myself really lucky that people are actually coming along and watching the stream, and I'm getting few follows. Not that much, but you know, it's still a follow. And I appreciate each one of those people, the early viewers, and the first few people who've engaged me on stream. Like, they serve as motivation to do better. At least I hope I'm doing better in this in this game. I wonder if there are other people streaming Crash Team Racing on Twitch. Since, like you said, Ryu, it doesn't seem to be a popular game as it once was. Yeah, thanks, Ryu. Thanks for, I guess, being my first follower, I think. Yeah. So, thanks for that support. And I hope you keep watching the streams consistently. Like, it really helps if you're streaming and you have somebody else to bounce off ideas to, even if it's not a lot of viewers. Like, if there was no other person viewing the stream, I'm just talking to myself playing games. So I really appreciate even the few people that are watching the stream and talking in chat. Whoops. And just like that, I've fallen behind. Oops. I overestimated the turn there. My alerts are going off. Not sure why. I've muted all those. Oops. Anyway. Have to get better at doing some of those mid-air braking. Oh, that was a close one. I thought I wouldn't make that landing. And that one too. Right? Thanks for dropping by, Ryu. Yeah, I will. I will enjoy. And hopefully beat a dev time in the stream. Hey Taichu, welcome to this impromptu stream. How's the how's the what? The molding? Not sure I quite get that. Is that what they call it these days? Well, my avatar hasn't gone bald, so that's a good sign. I haven't I haven't pulled my hair out so far. I've kept calm. I've been doing a good job of keeping calm despite both myself and the game screwing me all both at the same time. Need to get with that. Is that a is that a zoomer term? I've never heard molding, or at least I've never heard anyone in my circle use molding. So I was like, what the heck is molding? And it would be weird if that's a zoomer term because I haven't seen any zoomers molding. I see. Well, you learn something new every day. Yes. Yeah, I need to get more in with the Twitch culture, I guess. But yes, if you're referring to getting mad and balding at the same time, I can see quite a lot of people being susceptible to that while they're playing this game, or at least, you know, attempting time trials like me. See, if you're a perfectionist, I highly discourage you from attempting time trials because it can get quite frustrating very, very fast. I've seen controllers getting thrown because of this game. It's not even a rage-inducing game normally, like it's supposed to be a fun, casual kart racing game. So if I love, yeah, pretty much. You know, if you're a masochist, perfect game for masochists. I've seen one reviewer say that Crash Team Racing is like the Dark Souls of kart racing. Like, that's a bit of a stretch because while the mechanics of Crash Team Racing can be quite complicated at times, that's not mechanics, that's just me sucking. Yeah, the thing is, CTR is still aimed as a casual racing game, so I'm not sure why people are saying it's like the Dark Souls of kart racing. Like, I picked this game up originally when I was a kid, and I was able to beat adventure mode without mastering any complicated techniques. Like, it gets complicated if you do want it to do so, like, if you're doing speed runs and things like that, but for casual play, it's quite easy to pick up. Honestly, I'm quite surprised I haven't raged yet. Can we... I don't have it on my setup yet, but can we get like an attempt counter on screen? Oh boy. You want to spice up your CTR viewing experience? Why not play a drinking game? Every time I restart the game, take a shot. Guaranteed you'll get drunk in no time. Not sure how to integrate it. Yeah, might take a bit of custom coding. Not sure if they're ready-made plugins for, counting attempts. Like a game-specific counter. I'd probably look into that sometime. Like, I want to spend time s- um, polishing up my overlays and such. Nope. An attempt was made. Yeah, let's restart. Whoops. Got caught there. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh well. It was so close too. Yeah, let's not keep doing that. Really thought I would make that spiral run there. Yeah, I thought I could make it there. That spiral is giving me too much trouble. Find it to be one of the hardest parts. Especially if you're trying to maintain blue flame. Otherwise, I think I have most of the track worked out. Whoops. Oh, what happened there? Some reason wasn't able to do some power slides. Whoops. My jump didn't register there. I guess that spiral early in the track is like the most crucial one because if you even make one single mistake there, the dev ghost will um, really get ahead of you. Because the ghost maintains his blue flame throughout that spiral part. Like, see? Yeah, I need to get better at that. Yeah, I got the mid-air braking right, but I lost my turbo. Guess I didn't have enough reserves. Whoops. Oh, nice. Not nice. Yeah, I think I can do that spiral part more reliably without the blue flame at least. Need to get some more practice navigating that with blue flame on. And you know, I need to start falling off the track less often. Huh, my turbo didn't register that time. The turbo reserve system can be quite unforgiving at times. Like, if you miss even just one boost, suddenly you lose your blue flame. So, like I said earlier, I really wish that they have a visual system for the reserve. Thank you for the words of encouragement, my good sir. My hope is to be able to show a developer time getting beaten at least once. Not like that. Oh boy. Sometimes, you know, you just run out of excuses to say about the game and just admit that some of these mistakes are my own. Yeah, it's hard to replicate a near perfect run almost all of the time. Even I can't reliably replicate my own personal best. Nope. Oof. That was a flawless spiral there. If I can do that 3 times in a row and not lose my flame. think we have a dev time in the bag. Yeah, it could have been better there. Yeah, not like that. Sometimes I'm doing the button combo for the mid-air turn off. Like, I'm getting the timing off. Not really sure if at that point it's input lag or, I'm just doing it wrong in general. Probably doesn't help that I'm playing with a wireless controller, but it's so convenient. So, whoops. Yeah, just that one small mistake and the ghost is already 1 or 2 seconds ahead probably. So you really have to be careful the first few seconds. And I don't think the dev time doesn't make any mistakes for the rest of the track. I'll just see if I can do this 3 times in a row. And, I'll probably just attempt a different track. Maybe I'll have better luck somewhere else. Can't even beat my personal best for some reason. Definitely means I'm doing something wrong.
Nah, the race wasn't rigged.
Yeah, top 3 this time. You know what? Let's try a different track. Want to see if there's other tracks that I'm close to beating the developer time on. Let's see. Not really a fan of the CNK tracks. The dev times there can be quite difficult. Yeah, let's try Roost Tubes. Oh, sorry. Getting my buttons confused. Yeah, I'm just off by literally 3 milliseconds there. So, a very lucky and a very perfect attempt can get this off the list. So let's see. Right? Like, it was so close. I forgot what I did wrong in that run. But hopefully there's a mistake we can rectify on stream. Yeah, not like that. There's nowhere to fall off in this track, but the hitboxes on the walls, I'm honestly not a fan of. Whoops. And it helps that the developer who got the time here wasn't William P. But yeah, in general, none of the developers are actually pushovers in the sense of, having easier or more beatable times. Like in general, all of the developer times in this game are very, very difficult. Takes a lot of practice to do so. It's just that in terms of all of the developer times, William P's times are the most difficult ones that many players have encountered. But I think I have beat one or two William P times. I have to check later. So that kind of proves that he is beatable. You know, just depends on how well you're playing. So in terms of technique for this track, there's not a lot much to say. Just make sure you're cornering properly and, you know, getting all your boosts in to keep your reserves. That's not proper cornering. Do as I say, not as I do. I think you could like get a tighter cornering there, but it's also really easy to hit the wall, so not that confident to do it. Like it seems for some reason the hitboxes are bigger that curve, that particular curve. So I'm playing it safe just to maintain my reserves. Nice. So seeing that, whoops, I lost my turbo. But what I was gonna say is that in that area you could cut a huge amount of time by jumping on the grassy area instead of running through it with turbo. Whoops. Yeah, and sometimes if you jump too high, you could hit the ceiling and lose your reserves either way. What a shame. I think I got a decent first lap earlier. Whoops. Yeah, so make sure you don't jump too high when attempting the shortcut. Like, time your R1 button press like a bit earlier than you would. I think that's the key. Like, the point is to use the shortcut, but like minimize the time you spend on the grass so that you don't slow down too much. Like, see, like yeah, like what I did there, I overstayed my run on the grass, and as a result, I slowed down. Oh, not sure what happened there. My power slide didn't register. Yeah, see, the problem is I think I hit the ceiling, so I wasn't able to do a perfect jump. But the idea is to jump earlier than you would. I think. So maybe two more of those? Yes. Yeah, see, the dev doesn't go like the dev doesn't do a tight corner on that shortcut, so I think that would be the crucial moment that you would get ahead of the developer. Like, do a better job of cornering that shortcut. Huh, what happened there? Maybe I hit the corner of the tunnel, that's why my boost disappeared. More hitbox shenanigans. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah, I could have done that shortcut much better. Right now, I'm just on par with my personal best. Oof. Right, see you later, man. Thanks for dropping by. Nice. I just need to do that 2 more times. 2 more times without any mistakes. Please. Oh, don't screw me over now. Have a good feeling about this. Come on. Oh my god!
I'm the speed champion, alright?
That was so close. That was so close. Because I hit the wall there, I'm literally off by 30 milliseconds. I think I had the ghost beat too, like, I was so close. I had the ghost beat in the second or third lap, then, you know, hit the wall and it's back to square one. But yeah, you have to do that tight cornering or else you're not gonna beat the ghost. So not like I have much of a choice than to keep attempting that shortcut that way. Yeah, one wrong hop there and you slow down instead of speeding through that shortcut. I think this ghost is making a few mistakes in the third lap, so as long as I can capitalize on that, I think we're good. Not not like that. Oh boy. Yeah, I missed the power slide there. I missed the turbo pad, but I think that's alright. Oh, nice. Now we're ahead. Don't catch up on me. Don't you dare. As long as we keep this up, I think we're good. On. Holy sh! Yes! Yes!
The race wasn't rigged.
Woo! Finally, a developer time on stream. Holy crap. That was nice. That was nice. Finally, a decent attempt caught on stream. Yeah, so also yeah, I think that's a quite a decent lead from the developer. Seeing as I beat my own personal best by at least half a second. Yeah, I think we should quit while we're ahead. Or, let's see if there's one last developer time I can attempt. Feeling good, I'm feeling good. Yeah, beat that Vincent A. He's no William P, but that was still a hard developer time to do. Uh, hmm. Yeah, that's still a long ways to go before I beat that. Same here, like whoa, 17 seconds. Need to get good before I attempt that. Yeah, some of the dev times I'm still having trouble with. Like I'm still several seconds behind based on my personal best. This looks close. Uh, 2.5 seconds at least. This one less than a second. Yeah, this one already had beat. You know what? I'm gonna make a few attempts out of Electron Avenue before I call it a day. Just wanna see if my attempts from Roost Troops will carry over here. Yeah, at least that's one developer time beaten live on stream. Pat myself on the back with that. I think with Electron Avenue, what they did here was that pretty much all the turbo pads are super turbo pads. So you're gonna get super turbo boost if you're good enough. Then the problem is just maintaining that for the entirety of the track. Because I'm very sure that the developer is doing just that. Yeah, this last part of the track can be quite tricky. Lots of crazy turns. Is that the developer? Yeah, I think that's the developer time. It's a bit ahead, but that's fine. I'm just hoping he will make another mistake somewhere in the track that I could take advantage of. Yeah, the developer is doing quite well. He's taking advantage of quite a few techniques. Oh, does this mean we have the developer beat? Fingers crossed. Think he made a mistake at the end of the second lap. close one. Oh no! Yeah, I was so close too. Lost my boost. I think I had it in the bag at that point. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating.
I'm the speed champion, alright?
But I'm confident I could actually do it. Like I was ahead of the developer time a bit there, so one more try. Whoops. Yeah, I think the developer makes a mistake early there. I think he runs into a wall. So it's very crucial you take advantage of the few mistakes the developer is doing in this time trial. Otherwise, as you saw earlier, you're gonna get beat easily. Oh, he loses his super turbo at the end of the lap. So you just have to take advantage of that and stay ahead of him for a good bit. Almost hit the wall there. Like every other track, this does mean that there's very minimal room for error. So yeah, I think he does lose his super turbo boost at the end of each lap. So as long as you do better than him at that point, you have a very good fighting chance of beating the developer time. I think it allows you to get a second or two ahead of him if you have a perfect run. I just have to not do the same mistake as I did earlier. Come on. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Oh my god! Yeah, I got too confident. I was literally so close to the finish line. My hubris. Oh. But either way, I'm still confident that the developer is beatable with my skill level. Like, he puts up a challenge, but he does make mistakes and distract, so as long as I can get ahead of him, I think we're good. That's not how I'm going to beat dev time. Sucks that I got overconfident at the end. That was the dev time beat. Now I have to do it all over again. Oh well. Yeah, not gonna beat the dev time with that cornering. Ah, what happened there? I lost my super turbo boost. My blue flame. I don't think you'd actually lose blue flame as long as you're doing things right. Like as in pretty much all the turbo pads in Electron Avenue are super turbo pads. So the only way you lose blue flame is if you make a mistake somewhere. And that's what you need to capitalize on. See? Like I said, mistakes. Mistakes were made. I'm still mad at myself for that earlier so close attempt. I was literally a stone's throw away from the finish line. And I got too confident at that last curve. Oh well, lesson learned. Now, what happened there? I think I did the same mistake as the dev did. That's fine, at least we're on par. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I overextended that curve. Whoops. Yeah, I did that curve wrong. That's fine. Yeah, as long as you're on par with the developer during the first lap, like, and then um, make no mistakes on the second and third lap, I think you have the dev time beat at that point. Well, at least I did earlier. Moral of the story is, do as I say and not as I do. Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit the wall. I don't trust the hitboxes here. Yeah, and make sure you're not missing your power slides because it's very easy to lose your turbo if you're not paying attention. Like as long as you can maintain it between the super turbo pads, I think you're good. Because like all most if not all of the turbo pads are super turbo pads. Oh hey Taichu, welcome back. I just beat the developer time for Roost Tubes. I did the 3 milliseconds justice by beating the dev time with half a second ahead. And I guess thank God you weren't watching the stream earlier. You would have cursed me with what disrespect I did with this track. Yeah, from 3 milliseconds behind to what was it? Half a second ahead. So quite the improvement in my personal best. So apparently I lose the blue flame the same time as the developer. Maybe I didn't keep up my reserves that time, but at least I'm coming out ahead for now. Yeah, I'm ahead of the developer, so fingers crossed I'm not overconfident all over again. Oh, he makes a mistake in that jump as well. See, now I'm way ahead of him. Oof, that was the last lap too. Yeah, at that point there's no room for mistakes. Otherwise, the dev is gonna catch up with you. So you have to get ahead of him for the first few laps if you want some wiggle room for mistakes in the last lap. But even then, I don't think there's any room for mistakes, especially if what you're fighting against is a racer that's keeping their blue flame for the rest of the track. He's ahead by a bit, but that's fine. We're gonna catch up with him. I think we should be able to catch up with him at the end of the lap. So we just gotta keep up the pace. Huh. Yeah, I lost my blue flame. Not sure what happened there. I was so close to hitting the wall. For that U-turn, you definitely have to hit the turbo pad on the right, otherwise you're gonna hit the lasers and fall off. Did I just lose blue flame? I think I did. Let's hope I can catch up with the ghost. Yeah, one another case why I'm not why I do wish they show how much reserves you have. Whoops. Yeah, see, because if you don't hit the right side there, it's pretty confident that they're gonna hit the lasers. Based on the timing at least. Oof. Yeah, I think I hit the invisible wall. Yeah, that was a bad run. So I have to do my best to maintain my reserves till the end of the lap. And do that 3 times in a row. I was doing so good earlier. What am I doing wrong? Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, nice. That was a nice corner there. Yeah, he loses turbo, but not a lot for you to take advantage of in the first lap. So, at most, you're gonna be on par with the dev time. If you did well in the first lap. But yeah, no shame in meeting the... Whoops. Just gonna say no shame in just being on par with the dev time. But that's not gonna help my case. Definitely not that. Need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Why I'm not able to keep my reserves like I was earlier. Whoops. Hope that single boost doesn't bite me in the butt. Yeah, that will. I think if you miss just one boost, you're fine, but sometimes the reserve system doesn't, you know, give you enough reserve, so sometimes that one missed boost can be the difference maker in terms of whether you keep your blue flame or not. So just do your best and maintain as much reserves as you can. Oh wow, are we coming out ahead? Yeah, looks good. Looks good so far. Whoa, that was a close one. I thought I was gonna lose my boost. Yeah, I just want to stay on par. I lose my boost, I think, at the same time as he did. So there must be somewhere I could, you know, keep more boosts than him, so that I could stay ahead in the first lap. Probably here. But if not, I'm not sure. Not there. Oh yeah, he loses his boost there as well. Same exact spot. Yeah, and I think I just did the same thing and I was able to keep my blue flame. So not sure how the game determines that. But either way, I'm happy that I'm ahead of the developer for now. So fingers crossed this is the run. Please let it be this run. No mistakes here, please. Looking good. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes!
Nah, the race wasn't rigged.
Second developer time on stream. Yeah, and I beat my personal best by quite a bit there. 4 seconds. Yeah, that's another one in the bag. After like, what was it? 2 very close attempts that I screwed up earlier. Yeah, that's good. So let's see how many I have left to beat. Yeah, all this progress I'm making live on stream. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, still a bit. That's still 20 tracks, so yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a day for now and let's quit while we're ahead. And yeah, I'll probably attempt the other developer times in some other time on stream. But tomorrow we're back to our regular programming, so if you guys want to see more Chocobo's Dungeon 2, make sure you tune in tomorrow at the scheduled time for tomorrow's stream. So yeah, that's it for now. And thanks all for staying with me in this journey of frustration and victory. Right? See you in the next one, guys.